Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs, and we are going to make square number 47 in our 63 Easy to Crochet pattern stitches combined to make an Heirloom Afghan by Darla Sims, and that's my 1987 leaflet. And this is called the ripple stitch, but this is interesting because they called this ripple stitch, but this is the falling leaf stitch. And you know, maybe back in 1987 they called that the ripple stitch, but now they're calling it the falling leaf stitch. And most of these stitches have multiple names. You know, I don't know who named stitches, but anyway, I just thought it was interesting. We are chaining 26. Okay, we chain 26, and once you get that done, you are going to go to the second chain from the hook and put a single crochet in there and 2 double crochets. I'm just so excited that, well, we've already done this stitch a couple times this week. Oh my gosh. I love this stitch though. And then we're going to skip 2 chains, and in the third one you're going to put a single crochet and 2 double crochets in that same stitch. Skip 2, put a single and 2 doubles, now you're going to do that all the way down. So we're skipping the next 2, and then the third one we're going to put a single and 2 doubles in there. Skip 2, put a single and 2 doubles. If you can hear my washing machine, I apologize. I'm trying to get things done today. It's Sunday and I've got 2 weeks of videos to do because next weekend I'm going to go and pick up my mom. Skip 2, so we're just going to do this all the way down. So I'm trying to get 2 weeks of videos done this weekend, plus everything else. It might be nice to get 2 weeks of videos done because I have a lot of stuff to do before Christmas. I have 2 sweaters that I need to finish for my grandchildren. It's like, it's been crazy. Alright, so then you're going to skip 2, and in the last stitch you're just going to put a single crochet in there. Okay? Just a plain single crochet in that last stitch. So it's yeah. You should still have 25 stitches altogether. Okay? And now we're going to chain 1 and turn. And in this first single crochet right here, you're going to put a single crochet and 2 doubles. And then you're going to skip these 2 doubles here, and all the single crochets, you're going to be working in all the single crochets at this point. So you're going to always skip the doubles and go to the single and put that falling, or they're calling it the ripple stitch or falling leaf stitch. You know what? Whichever you want to call it. But this is, oh, I just love this stitch. I'm making my grandson's sweater in this stitch right now. And it is turning out so cool. I cannot get over it. So I'm putting this falling leaf stitch in all the single crochets. And this is row 2 of the pattern. So, oh, and this stitch is so cool to do a washcloth with too. Alright, but when you get to this last single crochet here, you're just going to put a single crochet in there. Okay? And so there is rows 1 and 2. And now you will be repeating row 2 until, if your square is 7 inches this way, you will repeat row 2 until your square gets 7 inches that way. So I am going to let you guys mess with this and go try to get your square up to 7 inches or whatever inches. Measure it this way. If it's 8 inches, you want to go 8 inches. So you want to measure it first so that you know what to make the square. But a lot of times you can look at a square and know that it's a perfect square or not, you know. So it's up to you. So anyway, I will see you after the square is done to show you how to do the border. Okay, so here is the square all completely done. I don't know, I can't say enough about this stitch. It is my favorite stitch. So I have already put my other color in there, and we're going to chain 1 and turn. On this stitch too, it doesn't matter which is front and back. So in this first stitch, we are going to put 2 single crochets in there. And then we're going to put a single crochet in every stitch across. Let's see, we had 25 stitches. So in between the corners, we should have 23 stitches. Get some more yarn out here. And then this last stitch right here, we're going to put 2 single crochets, chain 2, and 2 single crochets in there. And then we're also going to pop a stitch marker in that chain 2 space while we're here. We're going to need that for the next row. Alright, so now the reason why I was talking about the 23 stitches is between the corners we need to have 23 stitches down the side, not counting the corners. So these were all singles. So let's just out of curiosity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we need 23. It looks like we're going to have to put a couple of stitches. So in this first one, we're going to put 2 stitches in there. So there's 2, 3, 4, and in this next one we're going to put 2 more, so there's 6, 7, 8, and then 2 more, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the next one 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21, and then in this last one, 22 and 23. And then in this first stitch right here will be our corner. So it's 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochets. Well, I try to space them out as evenly as I can, but it's not going to make a difference. So we're going to pop another stitch marker in this corner. Come on, get in there. Alright, and so what we're going to do now is you're going to continue to do this side and then the other side. And then I'm going to meet you here, right over here at the beginning. Okay, so we're back. And from here, we're going to look at the front loop only. Go into the front loop only, and we're going to slip stitch into it. And so we're going to slip stitch in all the front loops. And you want to do these, you know, kind of loose, but not too loose, yet not tight either. So if you are a tight slip stitcher, you may want to go up a stitch, a needle size or hook size. If you are too loose of a stitcher, you may want to go down a hook size. So there we go. So we're going down the line here. And then when you get to your last stitch, you're going to skip over this corner, which is the reason why we put stitch marker in there, because the corner kind of gets buried and you can't find it for the next row. And you're going to need that. We're going to skip over the corner, go to the next stitch after the corner, and just continue around with these slip stitches. Okay, and I'm going to finish mine off camera, and I'll let you finish yours, and I will see you at the end of this round. Okay, so I slip stitched to that first one, the first slip stitch. Okay, you want to pull these slip stitches forward and find the back loop. You should see a back loop sticking out there, and then what you're going to do is put you're going to put a single crochet into the back loop. So we're going to do that all the way across, putting single crochets in those back loops. All right, so there's the last one. So we're at the corner. We're going to pull up on the corner and put our hook in there. And you're going to put 3 single crochets in that corner. And then after that, you're going to continue putting single crochets in these back loops. And you're going to do that all the way around. And I will be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so there's our square. And, well, like I said, this was number 47 in my book. And they called it the ripple stitch. It also has another name. It is the falling leaf stitch as well. But I could see it rippling. So I can kind of see why they're calling that a ripple stitch, because I could see it rippling like up and down, you know. There's definitely texture to this, which is another reason why I love this square, because I am texture. I love texture. Anything with texture, as you well know. So, I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this square with me. I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.